Hey, happy Friday to you. Welcome back to the Friday Funnies. You know, March is here, and once again, its arrival has me perplexed. I mean, I know it's supposed to come in like a lion, but I don't know what that means. I mean, wouldn't it depend on the lion's mood that day? And what happens to it during the next 31 days that transforms it into a lamb? And who came up with this stupid adage in the first place? It was probably some ancient relative of the genius who decided to neuter Mr. Potato Head. From now on, he will just be called Potato Head. And I think that's an insult to tubers everywhere. What's next? Are they going to emasculate Mr. Clean? But the real tragedy this week is the decision to stop publishing several Dr. Seuss books due to images that are offensive to some. Well, if people are offended by green eggs and ham, let me just say, all eggs matter, huh? The news of the world matters too, as featured in this week's Funnies. You know, the Netherlands are suffering from the COVID pandemic just like everybody else, but they recently announced that contact professions like hairstylists and massage therapists could resume working. But they said sex workers could not. Now, you see, prostitution is legal in the Netherlands, but the sex workers are banned from working, and they're protesting at The Hague by holding up signs that read, "This is true. Blowjobs are real jobs," okay? Several ladies said that they can keep a 6-foot distance from their clients by either putting them on a dog leash, tying them up, or using a long whip. Well, hey, if this isn't romance, I don't know what is. Here's the solution, though. Sex workers ought to offer haircuts and massages. This will get them around the ban and get them back to work, and it would be happy endings all around. Salma Bryant is a 39-year-old woman who made a bet and is now suing Samsung for $1.8 million. She made a bet with her friends that she could fit her Samsung phone into her lady pocket, let's call it. The insertion was made, but the phone got stuck and wouldn't come out. The phone was also on vibrate, which she said was not as pleasant as it might sound. So she went to the gynecologist to remove the phone and is now suing Samsung for some undisclosed reason. I think maybe because they made their phone so beautiful, she just couldn't help herself. But whatever her reason, sticking an electronic device in any orifice of the human body is reason enough to name you, Selma, our dumbass of the week. Funnies aficionado Carl Melsack alerted us to this story from Dunfermline, Scotland. Scott Walker was arrested this week and charged with a crime for which he could face up to 4 years in prison. He was out on bail for another unspecified crime when he was stopped and found to be violating the Criminal Law Act of 1995 because he was carrying, and I quote, an article which had a blade or which was sharply pointed, namely a potato peeler, end quote. That's right, Scott had a normal, everyday potato peeler in his pocket and he got arrested. Well, with the severity of this law, one has to wonder if carrying any other kitchen tools would be illegal. I mean, what if you were charged, or what would you be charged with if you were caught carrying your Keurig down the street? Huh? You'd be charged with something. I'm sure there'd be grounds. Hey, my friends. That wraps it up for another delightful week here on the Friday Funnies. Please share these with your friends and enjoy them all the time. I'll be back here with more funnies next Friday.